In this video, I'll show you how to properly prepare a finished asset for Unreal Engine. We'll go through Blender, Substance Painter, and Unfold 3D, covering unit scale, naming conventions, collisions, texture exports, light map UVs, texel densities, and material setup inside Unreal 5. Okay, let's start. First, we need to set up our unit and pivot. Go to Scene, Unit, put length on centimeters and unit scale on 0.01. Okay, now we have to adjust the scale. Let's add a cube and you can change the size into 30 centimeters is fine, and select your model and scale it. 30 centimeter is the height of one stair, so let's scale it. That's fine. Remove the cube, and if this happens to your viewport, you can press N and increase the clip end, and I think that's fine, but let's increase a little bit the clip start, and that's fine. Okay, now our scale is fine. We need to set the pivot point. Make sure your pivot point is in the right place. Shift S and cursor toward selection, then select your object, press Ctrl A, Alt Transform, and set origin to 3D cursor. That's fine. Now we need to name the object. It's important, so don't ignore this part. SM means static mesh. Underline your model's name. Stylized House is fine. And now we are going to create a collision for this model. Collision is a simplified version of your mesh that tells Unreal where players and objects can interact with it. Let's make it. I start with a cube for the base. Let's scale it. I put the snaps to vertices. And we also can use a bevel for these corners. And that's it. And let's do it for the whole house. I am time-lapsing this part to keep the video short. Okay, that's finished for this video. It's enough. It's better for you to export them one by one. For example, detach these three, put them on the world origin, both of them, and export them. So you can move them, scale them, copy them in Unreal Engine. But I don't do that. I'll export this asset as one mesh because it's just a tutorial video. But it's better for you to export each object separately. Okay. Let's attach all the collision meshes here. Okay, press Ctrl J. Now we have our static mesh and we have our collision. Naming is really important for Unreal Engine, so copy this static mesh, and for collision write UCX underline and paste your object's name. For material name of the original object, you should create a new material and write it like M underline and your material's name, and that's it. Now select your object and your collision and apply Alt Transform to both of them. And don't forget to set pivot point to world origin to have a better control. Select them, Ctrl A and Alt Transform. This is for UCX. Then set the origin to 3D cursor. And for the static mesh, again press Ctrl A, Alt Transform and set the origin to 3D cursor. Okay, but before we export, I want to show you how to create UV channels for your mesh. So let's hide it and export our static mesh, and let's go to Unfold 3D. Okay, drag and drop your model to Unfold 3D. As you can see, it's already unwrapped and we have one UV channel for it. We can rename it like this, and let's create two other UV channels. The first one is for Substance Painter, the second one is for light baking in Unreal Engine, and the third one for texel density. Okay, go to the second one and one click on the first one and copy. Now it's copied to UV channel 02. Do the same for third one, copy it. Okay, go back to UV channel 2. This is for light baking. So here you can put the merging and padding on 8 and 16. And that's it, pack it. Before that, make sure that your map resolution is on 512 or 256. Press P to pack. And that's it. Let's go to UV channel number 3. Your texel density should be on this number and your map resolution should be on 2K. Okay, put the initial on texel density, optimization on keep initial scale, and notice that if you select any of this UV island, you can select it, so make sure to deselect all. And optimization 90 degrees, ultra and 4 is very good, and put on top and right and select all and press P to pack. It could take a while, so don't panic and wait.
2,000 years later.
Okay, that's it. Let's see. Yes, as you can see, it worked. And save it and replace it in Blender with the FBX that you exported before. Now let's select both of them and export FBX. Limit to selected objects and deselect the animation, and that's it. Export FBX. Our FBX is ready for Unreal. Now let's export the textures and then we go to Unreal Engine. Okay, here we have our textures in one texture set. Let's change the name and go to File, Export Textures. In Output directory, you can create a new folder called Unreal 2K because we want to export them as 2K maps for game. I selected the folder, and in texture setting, we can put the file type to JPEG and the size to 2K, and the normal should be in PNG and 16 bits. Okay, let's export it. As you can see, we have our textures, but we need to correct the name here. It should be T underline before every texture that we have. That's it. Now let's go to Unreal Engine. Okay, here go to new project, and third person, you can set the name and project location for your project. Desktop is fine. It's create and wait. Okay, we are here. Let's remove all static meshes here, and that's what we need. And in content, we need 3 folders, one for meshes, one for textures, and one for materials. So let's make them. Okay, in meshes, drag and drop your static mesh into Unreal Engine, and in combine static meshes, uncheck this one. And in collision, you should check these two and uncheck this option. In material, you should uncheck import materials, and in textures, you should do it too. Okay, let's import it. Double click on the model, and as you can see, our model is fine and everything is okay. Let's see if the collision works right or not. Here you can see the collision in simple collision. Some collisions are okay, but we don't have all. So let's see the problem in Blender. Maybe some normals are flipped, so come here and face orientation. Select this part, press Shift N, and I select all the faces and press Ctrl T. Don't forget to check mesh tools here. Edit mesh tools before that. And let's export it again. Okay, let's get back to Unreal and reimport mesh. Okay, it seems all is fine. Yes. That's good. Let's import our textures here. Press Ctrl plus space to see the content browser. Go to textures and import all of your textures here. Okay. You need to double click on the ORM textures and turn this option off. Save it. Okay. For normal map, the Unreal Engine itself, it turned it off, so it's fine. And for emission and for base color, we need this sRGB option to be on. So we'll leave it, and let's create our material. Go to material folder, right click, and create new material. We call it M_stylized house. Double click on it, press Ctrl space, and in textures, let's drag and drop all of them here. Okay, we can connect our RGB to base color, and here RGB to emission color. For normal here, for normal it should be connected to normal, and for ORM textures it has ambient occlusion, metallic, and roughness. So R for ambient occlusion, G for roughness, and B for metallic is fine. And that's our material. Hit apply, and save it. Okay, let's close it. Control space, go to materials. This is our main material, but we need to right click, create material instance, and here we can select our material instance and hit this option. As you can see, our material is here and all thing is fine. Save it, close it, and let's drag and drop it into our level. Where is our player start? Let's see, it's here. I can change the place of it. Press F11 and Alt plus P to start. As you can see, all is fine. Let's see if our collision works well. It seems fine, I think. Maybe we can change the scale. It's too big for this character. Here, select your static mesh, hit R and scale it a little bit. Let's do it together again. This is better now and it's fine. Our collision works well, as you can see. And that's it, you imported your mesh correctly into Unreal Engine 5.7. Thanks for watching, see you next week.